In a world where the marvels of modern engineering often overshadow ancient accomplishments, the Egyptians, those heralded architects of antiquity, still manage to surprise us. Recent word has spread like wildfire about Egypt's awe-inspiring plan to carve out a colossal man-made river in the heart of the desert. Their goal? To reclaim a staggering 2.8 million acres of barren wasteland and transform it into a thriving agricultural haven. An ambitious project that carries an eye-watering price tag of $58 billion. This colossal endeavor resonates with echoes from the past, reminding many of the great man-made river of Libya. But as impressive as these contemporary feats are, they pale in comparison to the enigmatic wonders of ancient Egypt. It's well known that the Egyptians harbored a profound reverence for death, meticulously preparing their deceased for the afterlife. However, beneath the surface of these elaborate rituals, deeper secrets lay buried. Secrets that could remain shrouded in mystery until the end of time. Every day, the sands of Egypt relinquish a new puzzle piece from its cryptic past. Each revelation leaves the scientific community reeling, grappling with the implications of their findings. Take, for example, the recent earth-shattering discovery of the lost Golden City. Roughly 3 millennia ago, the grand city of Barton vanished without a trace under the unforgiving sands of Egypt. Historians believe its origins date back to the formidable reign of Amenhotep II, an Egyptian pharaoh who held sway between the years 1391 and 1353 BCE. Later pharaohs, notably the famed boy King Tutankhamun, continued to walk its streets. Over the centuries, countless explorers and archaeologists attempted to locate this elusive city, but all ventures ended in disappointment. That is, until September of 2020. In an expedition that will be etched in the annals of history, a determined team of archaeologists decided to delve into the depths of the West Bank of Luxor, a region situated 500 kilometers south of the buzzing capital, Cairo. The revelations they unearthed were nothing short of mind-blowing. Intact walls of mud bricks hinted at the expanse of a forgotten metropolis, and as the excavation continued over the course of 7 months, the treasures revealed were beyond their wildest imaginations. They discovered districts and areas dedicated to administration, residence, even a bakery. Among the unearthed treasures were immaculately preserved scarabs, amulets, vibrant pottery, jewelry, and a myriad of artifacts that offered tantalizing glimpses into the everyday life of ancient Egyptians. As declared by Betsy Bryan, a distinguished professor of Egyptology at Johns Hopkins University, Baltimore, this discovery paints a vivid portrait of life in ancient Egypt. Yet, as if the universe conspired to keep us on our toes, another confounding discovery came to light. This time, it was dubbed the geometric miracle, a sprawling 4,300-foot-long and 6.5-foot-tall underground tunnel located at Taposiris Magna, a temple devoted to Osiris, the god of the afterlife. This enigmatic passageway mirrors the design of the Apollonius Tunnel in Greece, known to have transported water for over a millennium. Positioned approximately 43 feet beneath the temple, this tunnel held its own mysteries. Kathleen Martinez, an archaeologist from the University of Santo Domingo, who was instrumental in the discovery, postulates that the submersion of parts of this tunnel might be attributed to the temple's collapse, a tragic aftermath of the numerous natural calamities, particularly earthquakes, that rattled the region between the years 320 and 1303 CE. As the sands of time shift, Egypt continues to pull back the curtains on its past, challenging our understanding of human history and leaving us yearning for more. What other secrets do these ancient sands still hide? Only time will tell. The shifting sands of Egypt, known for swallowing whole cities and secrets, have been gradually unveiling tales of grandeur, power, and mystery. As our saga delves deeper into the shadows of antiquity, the revelations grow only more enthralling. In the very bowels of these ancient sites, archaeologists stumbled upon relics that hinted at a time when the cult of the goddess Isis flourished. Statues of the deity, coins bearing the likeness of Cleopatra VII, and other figurines were meticulously unearthed. Cleopatra, the final queen of Ptolemaic Egypt, who ruled between 51 and 30 BCE, has captivated historians with her tragic love affair with the Roman general Mark Antony. Legends say they took their lives together in a lover's pact and were laid to rest side by side. Yet, the resting place of this doomed couple remained one of history's most tantalizing enigmas. Now, with these fresh revelations, we might be inching closer to the location of Cleopatra's long-lost tomb. However, even as the mysteries around Cleopatra slowly untangle, another astounding revelation surfaced that would defy all known records of ancient Egyptian burial customs. In an unsettling turn of events, a mummy was discovered, but this was no ordinary mummy. This one bore the fetus of an unborn child, making it the first ever recorded pregnant mummy. Deemed the mysterious lady of the National Museum in Warsaw, the enigmatic mummy has been in the care of the museum since the early 20th century. Initially believed to be male due to the ornate sarcophagus, later examinations in the 1920s shifted opinions. The inscriptions painted a different tale. It appeared to belong to someone named Jehudi. However, a more recent examination in 2016 further complicated matters. Not only did the bones seem too fragile for Jehudi, but there were no male reproductive organs, and imaging revealed the presence of breasts. Were the historians of the past hoodwinked? Was this mummy, now revealing itself as the first known pregnant embalmed mummy, placed deliberately in the wrong sarcophagus to increase its value? And just as the world grappled with this revelation, another monumental discovery was unearthed from the depths of what was once Memphis, the capital of ancient Egypt. Here, adjacent to the pyramid of King Tutankhamun, lay a massive tomb which had been under excavation since 2010. For a decade, the identity of its occupant remained concealed, until a fateful day in 2020. Inscriptions on a wall of a newly uncovered funerary temple revealed its owner, Queen Neat, the consort of King Tutankhamun, who had passed on over 4,200 years prior. Dr. Zahi Hawass, a pillar in the field of Egyptology, believes this finding could radically transform our understanding of ancient Egyptian history, for no known records bore the queen's name until now. As the revelations continued to pour in, Saqqara, an ancient burial ground south of Cairo, offered yet another puzzle piece. A massive granite sarcophagus, thousands of years old, was discovered, belonging to Batar Emma Ramses II, the chief treasurer of his time. His roles, spanning from royal secretary to chief overseer of cattle, marked him as a pivotal figure during the reign of Ramses II, one of Egypt's most significant pharaohs. The discovery of his untouched tomb a year prior had already caused a stir, but finding a complete sarcophagus in its pristine state was even rarer. Each layer of sand unveiled pushes us further into the labyrinthine past of ancient Egypt, beckoning us to ask, what more lies hidden beneath? As we traverse deeper into the annals of ancient Egypt, each turn and revelation weaves an ever more intricate tapestry, telling tales of grandeur, treachery, faith, and the undying quest for eternity. Among the many precious relics and tomes laid to rest beneath the sands, many have suffered the pillaging hands of grave robbers. The very sarcophagus of Batar Emma Ramses II bore testament to such indiscretions. The shattered lid spoke of possible intrusions and attempts at thievery. Yet, despite its disturbed sanctity, the discovery of such an artifact remains a marvel for modern archaeology. The next chapter of this unfolding tale brings us to an era when the sun was revered above all. During the 5th dynasty, spanning from 2465 to 2323 BCE, some temples were constructed in homage to Ra, the omnipotent sun god of ancient Egypt. These majestic temples often stood near pyramid complexes and thrived with bustling activity. Agricultural land, dedicated staff, and grand donations during festivals painted a vivid picture of the temple's significance. While only 6 such temples were previously believed to exist, some had argued that there was but one, repeatedly renamed over time. Yet, recent excavations at the Abu Gharaib site in northern Egypt debunked this theory. Unearthed from beneath the sands was a temple older than that of the sixth king of the 5th dynasty, Neusera, who ruled from 2400 to 2370 BCE. Its construction from mud bricks and the ancient seals discovered within reaffirmed its standalone status. Turning our gaze from the sun-kissed temples to the hallowed halls of knowledge, we find ourselves reflecting on the tragedy of the ancient library of Alexandria. A beacon of enlightenment, this repository was believed to house between 400,000 to 700,000 scrolls, teeming with knowledge spanning diverse realms. A grievous fire reduced this bastion of wisdom to ashes, and with it, countless insights were lost. But hope glimmers in 2004 when a joint Polish-Egyptian expedition in the Bruttian region of Alexandria unearthed what is believed to be remnants of this once great library, including structures that may have served as lecture halls. From knowledge to opulence, the next revelation takes us to the Valley of the Golden Mummies. In 2001, this burial site, nestled within the Bahariya Oasis approximately 380 kilometers west of the iconic pyramids, revealed its treasures. 105 mummies of affluent Roman Egyptians, some adorned with religious inscriptions and others with gilded masks, were meticulously excavated. Their near-perfect preservation, after over 2 millennia, harkens to the skilled craftsmanship of ancient Egyptian embalmers. These exquisitely preserved remains evoke vivid memories of cinematic renditions like The Curse of the Mummy. Dr. Zahi Hawass, reflecting on the discovery, asserted that it not only celebrates the artifacts, but also honors the lives of the individuals and their rich heritage. The Bahariya residents of the Greco-Roman era, as history narrates, derived their affluence from wine exports to the Nile Valley. The saga does not end here. In 2016, an ancient burial ground just south of Cairo yielded yet another astonishing find. A mummification workshop, standing silent testimony to practices dating back over 2,500 years, was revealed. It is this enduring spirit of discovery that keeps the chronicles of ancient Egypt alive, forever whispering tales from aeons past into our eager ears. As the sands of time slip through our fingers, the bounties of ancient Egypt never cease to captivate. Each layer of earth unearths tales, traditions, and tantalizing mysteries, providing glimpses into an era when civilization was defined by its intricate relationship with death, the afterlife, and the reverence of its rulers. Delving into the annals of mummification, one discovers a workshop that last saw the light of day in the year 1900. This intricate facility, hailing from the Persian period which spanned from 664 to 404 BCE, was equipped with an embalmer's cache, containing an array of pottery vessels, crafted meticulously from bricks and limestone. The site also revealed a myriad of artifacts, from pottery fragments, mummy cartonnage, and clay cups, to canopic jars, and even a gilded silver mask. At the heart of this workshop stood a sprawling shaft that led to an expansive network of burial chambers. The chambers contained mummies, sarcophagi, and wooden coffins, each demarcating the societal status of the individual resting within. But the intricate rituals associated with death weren't limited to mummification. The ancient Egyptians held beer in high regard, integrating it deeply into their funeral rites. Before the grandeur of the pyramids became the resting places for pharaohs, enormous quantities of beer were used in sacrificial ceremonies. This necessitated the establishment of an industrial-scale brewery as early as around 3150 BCE during the reign of King Narmer. Fast forward 5 millennia, and the remnants of this brewery were discovered at Abydos, a site of significant historical importance, housing the tombs of early Egyptian kings. This monumental facility boasted the capability to produce an astonishing 5,900 gallons of beer in a single batch. Initially, when the first traces of drying grains were found by British archaeologist T. Eric Peat, they were mistaken as a protective measure against rot. Yet, subsequent investigations unveiled their true purpose. Beer production, A testament to the opulence of ancient Egypt, thousands of pottery beer jars were unearthed, commonly found in funerary temples. Yet, as always, Egypt never ceases to mystify. In 1988, a truly enigmatic find emerged in the form of a gigantic, human-like finger measuring an astonishing 15 inches. This discovery stoked the fires of folklore, suggesting tales of giants might possess a kernel of truth. While no skeletal remains of such colossal beings have been found, one can't help but ponder, did ancient Egypt harbor secrets of giants, or could this finger be a relic from a magnificent gorilla, perhaps hunted as a prize trophy by a pharaoh? The land of the Nile has also been a treasure trove of artistry. Exquisite mummy portraits, both completed and works in progress, were excavated from a necropolis in Philadelphia, one of Egypt's ancient cities. These incredibly lifelike depictions, painted meticulously on linen shrouds, most likely belong to the influential middle or elite classes. Given the cost of such art during that era, and the rarity due to looting, the last known discovery being circa 1880, these portraits are invaluable windows into the world of ancient Egyptian aesthetics. In a realm where gold was a symbol of divinity and power, one cannot overlook the discovery of a mummy with a gold tongue. While its significance remains shrouded in mystery, it reminds us that every layer of Egypt's earth hides secrets, waiting to be discovered, whispered into the ears of time. The ancient Egyptians' profound beliefs in the afterlife are legendary, often culminating in grand burial rites and remarkable artifacts, all crafted with an intention to serve the departed in their celestial journey. Such elaborate provisions encompass treasures, culinary accoutrements, and occasionally even human accompaniments. Slaves, who were expected to serve their royal masters in death as they had in life. This was not merely a reflection of their earthly life, but a preparation for an even grander existence in the afterlife. One of the most intriguing practices as we delve deeper into this epoch was the gilding of the deceased's tongue. Particularly prevalent during the Greco-Roman period, this custom was not just symbolic, but profoundly spiritual. Gold, a metal of purity and divinity, bestowed upon the departed an ethereal ability, the power to converse with Osiris, the god of the underworld. This curious rite was not an isolated occurrence. In fact, archaeological expeditions near Nisna, north of Cairo, unveiled similar gold-coated tongues. The sepulchres also yielded a plethora of artifacts including gilded scarabs, ornate necklaces, and finely crafted pottery. Yet, as is often the case with Egyptian antiquities, newer revelations never cease to amaze. Recently, the enigma surrounding the mummification of Isaias, the daughter of Demetrius, has added another layer of depth to our understanding. Historically, mummification was perceived as a preservation technique, a bridge to eternity. However, Isaias's mummification depicted something unprecedented, a transformational journey toward divine ascension, her very essence being elevated to goddess stature. This revolutionary interpretation, termed the Complete 180, promises to be a centerpiece at the Golden Mummies of Egypt exhibition slated for 2023 at the University of Manchester, England. Eager anticipation buzzes amongst history aficionados for the unveiling of this exhibit. The intricate tapestry of Egypt's history also encompasses the role of tattoos. An extraordinary discovery was made on the mummified remains of a woman from Deir el-Medina. Situated on her left hip bone was a tattoo depicting Biz, the deity revered for safeguarding women during childbirth by alleviating their pain. The mystery of this tattoo's preservation lies in its fortunate exposure, as a segment of the mummy's skin, though desiccated, remained untouched by time. The multifaceted persona of Biz does not end here. Recent excavations at Akhetaten, present-day Amarna south of Cairo, unearthed a gold ring adorned with an engraving of Biz, a deity typically associated with childbirth, now found on an accessory designed for adornment, piqued archaeological curiosity. Further research illuminated Bez's broader role as the deity of pleasure, joy, and celebrations, epitomizing all that is vivacious and exhilarating. Manifested as a jovial dwarf, Bees was a cherished presence at festivities, spreading cheer with melodic tunes. It is thus not astonishing to find his visage etched across the length and breadth of ancient Egypt. However, not all discoveries offer solace. A disconcerting revelation was the unearthing of mummified infants within the tomb of the legendary King Tutankhamun. These little souls, resting in a sanctuary, raise myriad questions that tug at the heartstrings. Were these infants related to the king? Were they part of a mystic rite? Speculations are rife, with some theories suggesting they were King Tutankhamun's daughters, who predeceased him. In his eternal love, perhaps the king wished to remain forever united with them, nestled side by side as they embarked on their everlasting journey together. As each layer of sand unveils another chapter, the chronicles of ancient Egypt stand as an ever-evolving testament to a civilization's undying love for life, death, and everything in between. The poignant tale of the unnamed children nestled within King Tutankhamun's tomb is one of profound melancholy. An aura of enigma surrounds their identity, emphasized by the curious designations assigned to them: 317A and 317B. What do these inscriptions signify? While interpretations may vary, these silent labels scream for attention, challenging us to unravel their underlying message. If you have any inkling or theory regarding this, your insights would be most welcomed. Yet, the intricate tapestry of ancient Egyptian culture offers more than just sorrowful tales. Their unparalleled artistic expertise is evident in their marvelous creations. Just when we believed we had uncovered all the nuances of their art, we stumbled upon an exquisite avian painting, magnificently showcasing rock pigeons in varied poses. This masterpiece, believed to be over 3,300 years old, captivates with its meticulous depiction of birds, some elegantly poised by a marsh, while others soar majestically. Unearthed nearly a century ago within the confines of a palace in Amana, it was only recently that ornithologists were able to pinpoint the exact bird species portrayed. Among them are the striking red-backed shrike, the agile pied kingfisher, and the graceful white wagtail. Some astute observers noted a few birds bearing unfamiliar markings, further deepening the mystery. Delving into the education system of ancient Egypt, we uncover intriguing disciplinary practices. The challenge of ensuring discipline among the youth is an age-old dilemma. While today's methods may involve verbal reprimands or more assertive approaches, ancient Egyptians employed a more constructive technique. Around 2,000 years ago, mischievous young scholars were tasked with inscribing lines upon pottery shards. These shards, commonly referred to as ostraca, are a testament to their unique pedagogical approach. A staggering 18,000 such pottery pieces were unearthed in Atheropolis in the early months of 2022. Spearheaded by Germany's University of Tübingen's Department of Archaeology, subsequent investigations into these ostraca revealed diverse inscriptions, scholastic texts, receipts, name registries, and valuable trade data. These inscriptions, scholars postulate, are the repercussions of juvenile mischief, a pedagogical tool where writing served as both a disciplinary measure and a learning experience. As time marches forward, Egypt continues to unveil its hidden treasures, beckoning explorers and historians alike. Each day heralds new discoveries, crypts waiting to share their secrets, artifacts that whisper tales of yore, and unparalleled treasures waiting to dazzle the world. As we celebrate these revelations, do share with us which of these chronicles captivated your heart and imagination. Moreover, as Egypt embarks on its ambitious man-made river project within its vast desert expanse, one can't help but wonder, what monumental marvels await us next? Let's fervently hope the legendary Scorpion King showers his benevolent blessings upon this ambitious endeavor. As we journey through the mesmerizing alleys of ancient Egypt, your engagement and curiosity make every revelation even more rewarding. If you've been enchanted by these tales from the sands of time, please don't forget to hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Which mystery captivated you the most? Do you have any theories of your own? Remember, every like, Share and comment helps breathe life into these long-forgotten stories, ensuring they're passed down for generations. And to continue accompanying us on this voyage through history, please subscribe to our channel. Together, let's keep the past alive and unravel mysteries that have been buried for millennia.